will be getting ready to begin in a couple of minutes. Just making sure that you are wearing something comfortable for the stretching, and that you also have your chair, preferably without arms. And we'll be moving through our chair yoga stretches today. There'll be a little bit of meditation and breathing practices as well, which are really useful to help calm the nervous system, and especially useful during times of stress. So I'll make sure I'll be including some calming, grounding practices today. So this is our first Facebook Live chair yoga session, so welcome if you've just joined. This is a new experience for me, so hopefully it all goes smoothly, and hopefully the sound is okay. I trust that you can send a message if there is any issue with the sound. I'm just going to wait a little longer just to let a few more people come on, as it is the first one. So bear with me if you need to have some water before your practice. I'm going to wait a few more minutes. And all you will need today is a chair. So preferably one without arms, and but if you are in an armchair for some reason, then you can manage some of the practices you might not be able to do. That's okay. So as people are joining, I just wanted to say, with this practice, always make sure that you work within your own limits. I'm actually not able to see you practicing at home, so I'm trusting that you listen to your body, and if something doesn't feel good, then know you can skip over that stretch or practice. So do what you can. We all have different issues in our bodies that we're working with, but you'll still get benefit from the other practices. So even if you have to skip over a few, that's okay. Don't worry about that. You're going to get some benefit. So always work within your own limits and be kind to yourself. If you start to experience any pain during the practice, that's always a sign or one way to get out. So make sure you are kind and gentle, particularly if you are new to this practice. For those of you that are joining that have been coming to the Shire of Dardanup's regular chair sessions, then I welcome you, and I know that you know the practices by now, so So hopefully we've got a few more joining. I'm just trying to see, this is why I'm wearing my glasses. I don't normally teach with my glasses on, but now I'm looking at a tiny screen on my phone, so I'll be sharing this chair yoga practice with you from the comfort of my home. And it's a nice way that we can stay connected and also stay mobile, keeping a little bit of mobility in our joints is really important. So I think we will get ready to start now. So find a position that you can sit comfortably. We're going to start with just a very short settling meditation. So sitting with the spine upright, and if you can, try and have both your feet resting down onto the floor. This helps to ground yourself, and sitting comfortably with the shoulders soft. So find stillness in your body. And I invite you to close your eyes or keep them downcast. Just for a few moments as you begin to draw your awareness inside your body. And consciously let go of all the activities of the day. And allow yourself to come into this moment, here and now. And begin to feel into your body. And feel where the body is in contact with the floor. Feel that connection through the soles of the feet. And bring the awareness up into the legs. And feel where the legs are in contact with the chair. That the weight is evenly distributed between the left and the right sitting bones. Allow the spine to be long and the shoulders are softening away from the ears, really consciously letting go of any tension here. Allow the chest space to be open and the breath is free. Notice if you are holding any tension in your face, particularly around the eyes and mouth. Let this melt away, soften, and allow the face to become expressionless. And notice the crown of the head lifting upwards towards the ceiling. Awareness of your whole body. The whole body in stillness. And begin to notice the flow of your natural breath, moving within the stillness of the body. Can you notice every moment of the inhale and every moment of the exhale? And continue following your natural breath without changing or controlling it in any way. Allow your breath to flow freely. And whenever the mind drifts away into thought, when you realize, with kindness, come back to your breath. And notice as the body settles into stillness, how the breath naturally deepens. And begin to send your breath a little deeper, sending the breath down into the belly. So as you inhale, feel that the belly is expanding. And as you exhale, let your belly soften. Taking a few breaths like this, gently deepening the breath, sending the breath into the lower lobes of the lungs, letting the belly expand on the inhale and soften on the exhale. And take another slow, deep breath in like this, and let the belly expand fully. And even pause for a moment, and then open the mouth and let it all out. And do this again another time. Slow, deep breath in. Pause for just a moment, then open the mouth and maybe even make a sigh as you release it all out. And begin to feel into your body again. Feel your whole physical body in its seated position. Feel the weight of the body on the floor. Feel the warmth of the hands resting on the lap. And begin to sense the space around you again. Remember where you are and the position that you are in the room. And slowly, with each breath out, let your awareness externalize again. And start to gently wiggle your fingers, Gently wiggle your toes. And slowly flutter open the eyes again. This is taking a moment to let your arms dangle down by your sides. We're going to start to bring movement into the body, making sure that you are mindful of what your body needs. So if anything doesn't feel good or you start to experience pain, then please be backing off or actually skipping over the practice completely. So on your next inhale, we're going to raise the arms out to the sides, reaching them up overhead. Palms can be facing each other, maybe even looking up. Then as you exhale, push your hands all the way back down. So moving with the breath. Inhale, raise the arms up, long stretch up, maybe even looking up. Exhale, push the arms all the way back down. It's a nice way to actually lengthen the breath. So inhale, one more. Inhale, raise the arms up. And exhale, push them down. Good. So resting the hands on your lap. Just going to move the spine a little bit. So to start, let the chin come down towards your chest and slowly roll down forward. So you're letting your shoulders come forward. Feel your belly's drawing in. You want to feel that rounding through your back. As you inhale, slowly find your way back up. And as you come back up, looking up, feel that opening through your chest. Exhale as you slowly roll forwards, chin comes down towards your chest. Inhale as you slowly roll back up again, looking up. This is a variation of the seated cat-cow that we normally practice. It's a more gentle option. Exhale as you roll forwards. So you're just feeling that gentle stretch through your back. Inhale as you lift your head, maybe looking up. Feel that opening into your chest as you draw the shoulder blades towards each other. One more each way. Exhale, roll forwards. Shoulders come forward, chin comes down. Inhale, slowly come back up, looking up. Draw the shoulders down as you feel that opening into your chest. And now relax. Come back to neutral again. So we're going to bring some more movement into our arms. So we can have the arms down by our sides to start. As you inhale, raise your arms up. Bring the palms to face each other, maybe looking up. As you exhale, bring the palms of hands together and then draw them down towards your chest so the thumbs lightly touch the sternum. Inhale as you reach the arms out to the sides, long stretch through your fingers. And exhale, bring the arms back down. We'll do this again. Inhale up. Maybe looking up. Exhale, palms together. Draw them down to your chest. Maybe press the palms firmly so you get that stretch. Inhale, reach the arms out to the sides. Long stretch through your fingers. Exhale, bring the arms back down. Okay, we'll do that one more time. Inhale, up. Exhale, palms together. Inhale, reach the arms out wide. And exhale, release them down. Good. Okay, so relaxing again. We're going to move the shoulders. We'll bicycle our shoulders one at a time. So you can roll one shoulder up towards your ear and then bring it down. Then the other one. Can inhale as you roll the shoulder up. Exhale down. Can move your arms a little bit too if you feel to. There's no right or wrong way. Just want to loosen up. Maybe even noticing that you're twisting a little bit from side to side. And come back a few times the other way. Inhaling up, exhale down. Moving the arms as much as you want to. Make this the last one. And come back to stillness. So we're moving the neck. So with the next exhale, slowly lower your chin down towards your chest, stretching the back of the neck. As you inhale, gently lift the head up and back. So the chin comes up, but only go back as far as you feel comfortable. Exhale as you bring chin down towards your chest. Inhaling up. Keep the shoulders soft as you move with your breath. As you do these really simple movements, try and draw your awareness inside your body. You might even close your eyes and begin to feel into that area. So noticing any little sensations in your neck. Making this the last one both ways, and then come back to neutral and relax. With the next exhale, we're going to tilt the head to the left and bring the left ear towards the left shoulder. Inhale as you come back to center. Exhale to the right. Inhaling back. Exhale over. Let this move from side to side, so you're keeping your shoulders and neck quite still. Can you notice where it's tight and where it's loose? Only looking to gently stretch the neck without any strain. Make this the last one both sides. You can come back to neutral and relax. So move into a third neck movement. With the next exhale, turn your head as if looking over your left shoulder. Inhale as you come back to center. Exhale, turn to the right. Inhale back. And let this move from side to side without any strain. And whenever you feel comfortable, try closing your eyes. With these simple movements, notice what you feel inside your body. One more on each side. And then come back to neutral and relax your neck. So we're going to bring some movement into our hands and wrists. So we're going to extend the arms in front, spread the fingers. So this is a great exercise for strengthening and warming up the little muscles in the hands and wrists. So we're going to spread the fingers and close them, making fists. And we're going to do this as fast as you can. So try and build up some speed. Keep the fingers spreading nicely. Keep going, keep going. Keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Take a moment to pause if you feel comfortable, or even close your eyes and notice any sensations in your hands and wrists, even up the arms after this practice. And notice as those sensations begin to change and then they disappear. And then slowly open your eyes again. We're moving into another wrist stretch. We're going to press the palms away. As you exhale, fold your hands down and draw the fingers towards your forearms. Feel that stretch to the top of the wrist. Inhale as you draw them back. Fingers draw back. Exhale as you fold the whole hand down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more like this. Exhale. Good. And relax. So now we'll move into some wrist rotation. So you can wrap your fingers around your thumbs. And you can have your arms down by your sides if you're feeling your shoulders are aching. Or you can have your arms out in front. So we're going to turn both hands the same direction to start with. So keep the arms still and you're moving your hands around in circles. You want to feel this stretch into your wrist. We start to help open up the wrist joint. Like we're lubricating the joints, helping to keep the joints supple and healthy. And then come back the other way. Try and move slow. When you move slow, it gives you the opportunity to feel. Notice where your mind goes. Try and come back to your wrists and feeling the sensations. And relax. Okay, so let's turn the hands like we're conducting an orchestra. So you want to gently release your wrists after that, without shaking them vigorously. Good. And relax. Okay, so we're going to come into a seated forward bend. So we're going to sit a little bit further forward. Have your feet nice and wide and your hands are resting on your thighs. So as you inhale, try and lengthen up through the crown of your head and feel the lower belly's drawing in. And as you exhale, hinge from your hips as you start to bend forward, lead with the center of the chest. So know that you can stop whenever you need to. So you can stop at any time. If you feel comfortable going all the way forwards, keep moving forwards. And then you can slide the hands down the feet, down towards your feet. And let your arms dangle down. Let your head and neck be loose. Make sure you're feeling steady on your feet. Your legs are supporting you. Just have a few breaths here. Try and let your upper body dangle down as much as you can. So you allow your spine to decompress down. Imagine that you're like a rag doll. And then on your next inhale, slowly start to slide the hands back up your legs, tuck your chin in. When your hands come onto your thighs, press into your hands and really slowly find your way back up. There's no rush, take your time. And just take a moment to pause, find stillness. Now we're going to bend the other way, so we're coming into a gentle back bend. We're going to hold on to the chair wherever you can hold to be comfortable. And now what we're going to do is let the chest puff up as you start to look up towards the ceiling. You might feel that your shoulder blades are drawing together and your shoulders are drawing down away from your ears. Only going back as far as you feel comfortable. You just want to feel the opening into your chest now. Taking a few breaths here. And then on your next exhale, slowly, slowly find your way back up and come back to neutral again. Take a moment to rest. And now we're going to do a side stretch. So you can sit back a little bit. You can bring your left hand onto your hip and your right arm is dangling down. So as you inhale, raise your right hand up towards the ceiling and look up if you can. Try and reach up towards the ceiling as high as you can. As you exhale, going to bend over to your left, so press your left hand into your hip for support as you start to slightly bend to your left. Keep your right hip grounded onto the chair. Holding here for a few more breaths. Try and breathe into your right side. Then on your next exhale, slowly release your right hand back down. Float the arm back down and relax. Swap the hands around. Inhale as you raise your left hand up, long stretch upwards, reach the sky. Then as you exhale, start to bend over to your right and keep your left hip grounded. Breathing space into your left side. Make sure you feel comfortable breathing, otherwise backing off a little bit. And exhale, release, float that arm down. So we'll flow a little bit more freely from side to side, swap the hands around. Inhale as you raise your right hand up and over. Exhale, release. Inhale, raise your left hand up. Exhale down. So moving like this a few more times with your breath. Inhale up and over. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do one more on each side. And relax. Going to do a little twist in the spine. So to start, we're just going to sit in this upright position and feel that your lower belly is drawing in, and we're just going to turn or twist to the left and maybe reach the left hand behind you holding onto your chair, and your right hand can be pressing into your left leg just to help give you that leverage to twist your spine to your left. You might even turn your head and look behind you, making sure that you do feel comfortable to breathe here, otherwise you've gone in too deep. So you can back off a little bit. Just holding here for a few breaths. You want to feel that gentle twist in the spine without any strain. And on your next exhale, slowly turn back, come back to neutral again. Do that on the other side. So you're going to reach the right hand behind you, holding onto the chair, and press your left hand into your right leg and start to gently twist to your right. Maybe looking behind you, finding a place that you feel comfortable to hold for a few breaths, getting that twist in your spine. And exhale as you slowly come back. Good. Take a moment. Going to now move into a practice called rowing the boat. So make sure you feel steady on your feet. Feet can be hip distance apart. We're going to wrap our fingers around our thumbs, and you can imagine that you're holding some oars. So sitting up tall to start with. As you inhale, going to raise your arms up towards the ceiling. Long stretch up, maybe even looking up. And as you exhale, you're hinging from your hips as you bend forward. Only go as far as you feel comfortable. And reach your arms down. And as you inhale, start to run them up either sides of your legs, reaching up towards the ceiling, maybe even looking up. Exhale as you fall forwards again. So moving with control with your breath. Inhale as you reach up, and exhale as you fall forwards. Only go as far as you feel you can. Inhale up, exhale forwards. Make this the last one. And relax. Release your hands. Good. Okay. So we're going to do a bit of a stretch through the shoulder. So you can take hold of your right arm with your left hand and start to draw your right arm across your chest. So keep the right arm straight. As you draw your arm across your chest, you should feel that opening through the outer right shoulder. So try and keep your shoulder down, keeping the shoulders soft, and then draw the arm across till you find that place where you feel the stretch into the outer shoulder. Making sure you feel comfortable here to hold for a few breaths. Give the body a chance to adjust. And as you hold here, see if you can connect with your breath. And feel with each breath out, your shoulder can soften a little bit more. On your next exhale, slowly release your arm. And we're going to raise the right arm up. Turn the palm to face behind. Bend your arm down and reach your fingers between your shoulder blades. So you're letting your right elbow be above the right shoulder. And we're going to take our left hand and hold onto the top of your elbow and really gently lift the elbow up and draw it in towards your midline, and see if you can reach those fingers down that little bit deeper. Finding that place that you can hold comfortably for a few breaths. Try and keep your neck relaxed, your head is just looking forwards. Connecting with your breath here. Breathe into any places of tightness that you're experiencing on your arm. And then on your next exhale, slowly release your arms back down again. And maybe roll both shoulders. And we'll do that on the other side. So left arm in front, take hold of your left arm and start to draw your left arm across your chest till you feel the stretch through the outer left shoulder. Try and keep that left shoulder soft, releasing it down away from your ear. Holding here for a few more breaths. On your next exhale, slowly bring the arm back and raise the arm up. Turn the palm to face behind. Bend the arm down so you're reaching your fingertips between your shoulder blades. And let your left elbow be above your left shoulder. And now taking the right hand, lightly lift the elbow up and draw the elbow slightly in towards the midline to get that deeper stretch. Finding a place that you can hold comfortably, check that there's no tension in your neck or face. Take a few more deep breaths here. Breathe into any places of tightness. On your next exhale, slowly release both arms all the way back down. Relax, maybe roll the shoulders a couple more times. Okay, good, relax. So we're going to move into our legs and feet. So if you haven't already removed your shoes, you might like to remove your shoes now, but that's not essential. So we will come into a stretch for our feet. So have the feet slightly away from you. You can hold onto your chair for support. I'm going to press the toes onto the floor. As you inhale, lift your heels up. So you want to feel the stretch into the feet as you press your toes down. As you exhale, slowly place the heels on the floor and lift your toes up. Inhale, press the toes down, heels are lifted. Exhale, press your heels on the floor and lift the toes. So do this a few more times with your breath. Inhale, exhale. Make this the last one. Good, and relax. So if you can now sit back, we're going to pick up both of our feet. Make sure you feel steady on your chair, otherwise you can do one foot at a time. So we're going to now imagine that we're painting circles with our toes. So we're going to move both feet the same direction. We can start clockwise and slowly draw circles with your toes. So your legs are staying quite still. You're just moving your feet. This is helping to open or loosen the ankle joints. Can imagine or visualize that you're painting perfect circles with your toes. Try and move slow. We have a tendency to be busy and to rush. Try and slow it down and notice what you feel. Maybe it's unpleasant and maybe that's why you want to move through it quickly. But know that the sensation will pass. Slowly move back the other way. If you think you're moving slow, maybe even try and move it a little bit slower. Try and completely focus on the movement. Notice if your mind is going somewhere else, try and bring it back. Make this the last one. And relax, feet back down. Good. We're going to now move into our right leg. We're going to pick up the right thigh. So sitting forward a little bit so you have a bit more space. Try and hold under your right thigh And let your lower leg go all loose. So now we want to imagine that we're going to paint circles with our knee. So moving slowly, moving the knee around in as big a circle as you feel you can. Now we're working into the hip joint. It's helping to lubricate the joint. And then slowly move back the other way. Again, try and notice the sensations. Try and keep your mind on the movement rather than thinking about something else. And make this last one. And relax. Take a moment just to settle and notice all those sensations around that hip. Notice as they begin to change, and then eventually they'll disappear. And now we're going to cross the right leg over the left leg. So setting up for a seated hip stretch. So the first option is to keep your legs like this. If you're able to, try and reach or try and bring the ankle onto your thigh with the knee out to the side. If that's not available to you, that's okay. You can stay in this cross leg position. If you have your ankle resting up, try and keep your toes drawing towards your shin. This will keep your knee really safe. Sitting up nice and tall, you might already be feeling it. So you want to feel a stretch through your outer right hip. If you're already feeling it, you're doing it. So stay like this. Otherwise, wherever your legs are, you can start to lean forwards, leading with the center of the chest. And as you start to come forwards, it will make the intensity of the stretch more. So find a place that you can hold comfortably and try to connect with your breath here. We're holding for a few more breaths. This allows the body to release a little more. So almost imagine that you can send your breath to places of tightness, and the breath is helping to soften these places. On your next inhale, slowly come back. As you exhale, release your leg and rest for a moment. We're going to interlock the fingers and wrap the hands around the right knee, lifting the foot up off the floor. Try and sit up nice and tall, so you don't want to be leaning back. Feel that your core is engaged, so try and draw the lower belly in. So take a slow breath in, and as you exhale, draw your knee in towards your chest. Maybe even bring the nose towards the knee. Inhale as you release your knee back down again. As you exhale, draw the knee in. Inhale, release. Last one. Exhale. And release your leg. Let your breath go back to natural again. Good. We're going to move on to the other side. So first we're going to pick up the left thigh and keep the lower leg loose as we paint circles with our knee. So moving the knee around in as big a circle as you feel you can. It's working into your hip joint. And slowly move back the other way. And relax. Good. Now we're going to cross the left leg over the right, setting up for the hip stretch. So whatever you can manage, if you can only manage this position, that's okay. You still feel a bit of a stretch through your outer left hip. If you can, bring the ankle onto the right knee and keep the toes of your left foot drawing towards your shin. Hands are lightly resting on your legs. And if you're feeling it, you're doing it. So stay in this upright position if you're already feeling that stretch quite strongly through your outer left hip. Otherwise you can start to hinge forwards, lead with the center of the chest. Finding a place that you can hold for a few more breaths. Feel that your body can release a little more with each breath out. And on your next inhale, slowly come back. Exhale as you release your leg and relax. Good. Okay, last one on this side. So we're going to interlock the fingers and wrap the hands around your left knee, sitting up tall, lower belly's in. Try not to lean back. Take a slow breath in. As you exhale, draw that knee in towards your chest and maybe bring the nose towards your knee without straining the neck. Inhale as you release. Exhale, draw your knee in. Inhale, release, and this is the last one. Exhale. Release the knee, let your breath go back to normal again. Take a moment to pause. We're going to do another leg stretch. This is going to work into our coordination as well. So sitting back in your chair, we'll start with the legs. So hands can be resting on your thighs or on your chair. You might want to hold the chair for a bit more support and try and keep your core a little active. So feel that the lower belly is drawing in and your spine is upright. So on your next inhale, you're going to lift your right leg up. Try and pause for a moment. Exhale as you release it down. So we're doing leg lifts. Inhale, raise your right leg. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale. I haven't got someone to count for me. Exhale. I think that was 4. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Okay, so give that leg a bit of a rub if you're feeling it in your thigh. Now we'll move on to the left side. So inhale as you lift your left leg up. Pause. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And I apologise if I've done too many. Well, last one. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Give both legs a rub. Now we're going to bring the arms into the movement. So we're going to do an alternate arm and leg movement. So on your next inhale, lift your right leg up and raise your left arm up towards the ceiling. Good. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift your left leg and right arm. Exhale. Let this move from side to side. Inhale, right leg, left arm. Exhale. Inhale, left leg, right arm. Exhale. So keep moving, alternate arm and leg. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you release. And make this the last. Good. Now we're going to do both legs, both arms, and make a star. And relax. Very good. Give those legs a bit of a rub if you're feeling it. Okay, so we're going to actually come up off the chair. So you're going to be standing up. So just take your time. There's no rush. And come behind your chair. I'm just turning to the side so you can see me. And place your hands on the back of the chair. Have your hands shoulder width apart. And we're going to, this is called chair downward dog. So we're going to actually start to slowly walk our feet back, bend the legs, and bring your heads down between your arms. Keep your lower belly drawing in and keep a slight bend in your legs so that you can get your back and your arms parallel to the floor.
Arms are straight. You want to feel that stretch into your upper back. We're going to hold here for a few breaths, so remember to breathe. Keeping that slight bend in your legs. And then on your next inhale, slowly walk your feet forwards again. Find your way back up to stand. Good. Now we're going to stand behind the chair again, and we're going to have the hands resting on the chair for support. We're going to come into a pose called chair pose. So we're going to actually imagine or visualize that we're sitting back into an armchair. So in this pose, it's important that your hips go backwards. So as you bend down, your hips are going right back, so you're not dumping all the way into your knees. You don't want your knees coming forward. So we'll do this together. Stand with the feet either together or slightly apart so that you feel steady. Standing up nice and tall. So as you inhale, lengthen up through the crown of your head. As you exhale, hips go back, start to bend into your legs, bending down to a position that you feel comfortable, keeping your back straight and your chest space is open. If your feet are together, you can press your legs together so you'll be more steady. And when you look down, make sure that you can still see your toes well over your knees. If your weight is shifted forward into your toes, try and bring it back through the feet so that it's more even through your whole feet. Inhale as you come back up, and exhale, relax. So we'll do one more. You can do that with your hands on the chair again, or if you like, you can bring the palms of hands together at your chest. So again, setting up, as you inhale, lengthen up through the crown of your head. As you exhale, hips go back, bend into your legs, find that position that you can hold comfortably. Keep your chest space open. Shoulders are not hunching up, keep your shoulders down. And check that you can still see your toes. Legs are strong, feel the lower belly's drawing in. This is called chair pose. And nearly time for the relaxation at the end, but still got a few more poses, so hopefully you will be able to join again. Otherwise, you'll be able to re-watch this as the recording. And some people are joining again, great. Okay, so I'm so sorry I lost you there. We will continue. We'll do some more poses from the chair now as we are getting shorter of time. So we'll set up for, so we'll continue from the chair. We're going to bring the right leg out to the side, so you have to shuffle quite forward on your chair. So sit right on the edge of the chair and have the right leg out to the side with the right leg straight. So we're going to start to open that left knee out slightly. So only open it as much as you feel comfortable, keeping your knee over your ankle. Shoulders are over your hips. And we'd bring the arms out to the sides, keeping the arms at shoulder height with the palms facing down. So now turning your head, look to your left, look towards your left hand. This pose is called Warrior Two pose. We're adapting for the chair. And keep pressing firmly into the outside edge of your right foot. So feel strong through your legs. Both legs are working here, pressing firmly into both feet. And from here we're going to turn the left hand upwards. So turn the palm of the hand up towards the ceiling. As you inhale, raise your left hand up, reaching up towards the ceiling as you bring your right hand on your leg. See if you can reach up a little higher, feel the lower belly's drawing in. Make sure you can breathe. This is called reverse warrior. On your next inhale, slowly bring the arms back out to the sides
And exhale as you relax. Draw your legs back in. And now we'll do that on the other side. So left leg comes out to the side. Try and have your left leg straight. You're shuffled right onto the edge of your chair. Start to open your right leg also out as much as you feel like you can. Keep your right knee over your right heel or ankle. Left leg is straight, pressing firmly into the outside edge of your left foot. Shoulders are directly over your hips, and then bring your arms up. Arms at shoulder height with the palms turned down. Palms are facing downwards. Now turn your head to your right and look towards your right fingers. Warrior Two pose. Feel strong in your legs, pressing firmly into both feet. Can you feel your left inner thigh working now? And now turn your right hand upwards. As you inhale, raise the right hand up towards the ceiling. Left hand comes on your leg. Reaching up as high as you can, long stretch, make sure you can breathe. This is called reverse warrior. On your next inhale, bring the arms back out to the sides, and exhale, relax. Bring the legs in again, good. Now we're going to bring the soles of feet together, and the knees are coming out to the sides. You can shuffle forward a little bit so that you can sit like this. And then we'll raise the arms up, palms together above the head. If you feel comfortable, try bending your arms and drawing your elbows back. This is going to give you an opening into your shoulders. That might be too strong, so keep your arms more straight. And then on your next exhale, slowly bring your hands back down and relax. Bring the knees together again. Good. Okay, so we're going to sit still now as we will be connecting to our breath. We're doing some breathing practices. So be comfortable in your position so that your spine is upright. If you are congested in your nose at the moment, you might find this practice difficult. So you can also visualize the practice. So it can be quite powerful, even using the strength of your mind to visualize the practice. So try to find stillness in your body and come into your own space. Close your eyes or keep them downcast. And begin to notice your natural breath in the nose. Notice the natural flow of breath. Can you notice if the breath or the flow is more dominant through the left nostril or through the right? Maybe it seems even through both nostrils. So preparing for a practice called Nadi Shodham. This is a balancing breathing practice, and it's a really nice way to calm and center the mind. So we're going to use our right hand. If you're right-handed, use your right hand, otherwise use your left hand. Place the index and middle finger lightly at your eyebrow center, between the eyebrows. And then resting your ring finger and your thumb over the nostrils. So when instructed, you can block down one nostril at a time. If you are wearing glasses, you might also want to remove the glasses so you've got more space. So when instructed, you're going to be blocking down one nostril at a time, and I will lead you through this whole practice. Take a slow breath in through both nostrils and a slow breath out through both. Then block your right nostril and inhale through your left. Open the right, block left, exhale, right nostril. Inhale right, Open left, block right, exhale left. Inhale left. Open right, block left, exhale right. Inhale right. Open left, block right, exhale left. Inhale left. Open right, block left, exhale right. Inhale right. Open left, block right, exhale left. And keep moving like this at your own speed. Alternate nostril breathing. Try to let the breath be smooth and soft. There's no rush as you keep breathing through the alternate nostrils in this way. If you find the arm is starting to ache, then cup the elbow with the opposite hand as you continue for a few more rounds on your own. And after your next exhalation through the left nostril, release your hand and end the practice. And take a moment to close your eyes and find stillness again. And notice any effect from this practice. Practice can be useful to be performed at any time during the day. If you're feeling overwhelmed or stressed, this practice helps to calm and center your mind, helping to bring back balance, balancing the physical and the mental energies of the body. Just taking a moment now to relax your body into this seated position. Eyes are closed. And take a slow, deep breath in. And as you exhale, allow all tension to flow out of the body. And do this again another time. Slow, deep breath in. Open the mouth and let it all out. And begin to feel into your body again. Feel the weight of the body on the floor. Feel where the clothes are touching your skin and the air on the exposed body parts. And start to sense the space around you again, the room that you're in. Noticing all the different sounds of the evening. And begin to deepen your breath a little more, breathing down into your belly again. Let your belly expand as you inhale, and let your belly soften as you exhale. And feel with each breath out, your awareness can externalize again as we are coming to the end of the practice. Can start to bring small movement back into your body, wiggling fingers and toes. Slowly fluttering open the eyes again. And bring the palms of hands together at your chest. And I'll end by saying Namaste, which means the light in me sees the light in you. Thank you for your practice today. Namaste. And I look forward to joining you again next week at the same time. And next week we will be doing a gentle yoga class That will be more mat focused than using the chair, but you are welcome to bring the chair along as always, and can adapt the poses into the chair. So we'll be alternating between regular yoga and the chair yoga, and so I look forward to joining you next week. And I apologise for the interruption today, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.